Hello to the nation, Dr. PlayStation Nation here, talking to you guys over a little bit of top 5 mods for 1.4, guys. Hopefully you guys do enjoy this video. I know you guys enjoyed my top 5 mods for 1.3.2. That's actually my most successful video I've made so far, and hopefully this one will be just as good. So today we're going to be talking a little bit about the 1.4 mods, and I know 1.4 came out a couple days ago, and at first I was assuming it would take, at least a week for the devs to pump out some good mods for me to talk about, but surprisingly, they've been on the ball this time around, and there's a lot of cool mods for me to talk about. So, anyway, let's kind of get started. So, for those of you, actually, I'm going to mention first, all these mods require you to install Forge first of all, so you need to go install Forge before you can install these mods. I'm going to put an annotation on the screen that'll stay here for the rest of the video, as well as a link in the description to a video that'll show you how to install Forge, as well as these specific mods. I'm going to walk you through the entire process. I'm going to put that in a separate video, just some of you guys probably already know how to do it, but Forge for 1.4 seems like it's a little bit more complicated as of right now, so you guys might need the video. And it'll supply you with all the links and stuff, so it's easier, so I'd suggest going and checking it out. Anyway, let's go and start talking about these mods. So we're going to talk about the first mod here, Condensed Blocks by Fenrir00, guys. Now this is a pretty cool mod. It's really kind of applicable to me as well as a lot of you guys. I'm sure every one of us has had a single player world which we played in for a long period of time, and you stack up on supplies. Me personally, I have a single player world that has like 40 or 50 double chests just in a room that I need to constantly be expanding because I have so many supplies, guys. Like a dozen chests just filled with cobble that I can't spare to lose, and I don't want to incinerate it, and I want to keep it, and yeah. So that takes up a lot of space. Now this mod fixes that problem, guys. So I'm gonna show you guys in first really what it does, and then kind of talk about it. So pretty much what this mod does is it gives you the ability to condense materials. So I've taken some stone right here, and I'm gonna fill it up in a crafting square just like you would iron or diamond or something of that nature, and it's going to become condensed stone. Now if I were to do that again, fill this up with 9 condensed stone, that would turn it into the next level, which is super condensed stone. And then the next level, which is extremely condensed stone. Now you guys can see the number alongside these. The stone is 1, so this is 1 block of stone. This is 9 blocks of stone, 81 blocks of stone, and finally the extremely condensed stone is 729 blocks of stone, guys. Now you guys are probably asking, what about, redstone or sugarcane? Well, this is redstone and that's sugarcane. You can pretty much, I'm going to show you guys right now, actually. If I take some sugarcane here, I can actually throw it in here just like, I would lapis, diamond, iron, something of that nature, and I actually get a sugarcane block. And then again from there, I can make a condensed sugarcane block, I can make a super condensed, and then I can make an extremely condensed. Same thing with redstone. And of course, these numbers are now inaccurate. This one would be 9, then 81, then 729, and then, like 6,500 and something. So obviously, these extremely condensed blocks aren't really, plausible in a normal gaming world. Maybe if you're like me and you have a bunch of them, I might be able to make, 4 or 5 of these. But this really does make your Minecraft world more efficient, and I'm gonna actually show you guys right now. If I were to have some of these and I throw them into here, I can actually just pull all the diamond blocks out, or throw them back in here and craft a bunch more. This is actually gonna take longer than I anticipated, and make more of them or something like that, and throw them in, throw them out. But obviously, guys, it's not really feasible to go get, hundreds of diamond blocks in order to do this. I'm just setting the time again. Obviously, it's not feasible to, go get hundreds of diamonds in order to make, a condensed block. So I was kind of thinking what another purpose of these, like, extremely condensed blocks are. And I was thinking, creative. If you guys look at the textures on these, condensed diamond blocks, it's actually pretty cool, guys. These can actually really improve, like, your Minecraft experience. They give you more creativity to kind of build what you guys want. And I think it's kind of cool. So if you guys made like an adventure map or something like that, and opposed to having the normal diamond walls or iron block walls or something, get them to install this mod, and then you throw this in here. It actually looks pretty cool, and I think it could definitely add something to the game. So I kind of like that for that sort of idea there. It also does make it much more efficient when, and there's a bunch of diamonds in there. Also does make it much more efficient for storing stuff. But creative, it could be something cool. Anyway, moving on to the next one, we're going to be talking about Enchantment Plus by MSS Odin 28, guys. And this is actually a pretty cool mod. I don't know if it was in 1.3.2, but what I do know is I really wish I knew about it when I was in 1.3.2. So I'm going to pick up these diamond tools, and pretty much, as you guys will notice right away, this is different than normal. If I throw a diamond pickaxe in here, no longer do I just have 3 options and have to risk, wasting 30 levels on something. I can just take what I want. I can get, whatever I want, and, it canceled out Silk Touch because you can't have Fortune and Silk Touch at the same time. And when I want to add those two, it'll take 69 levels. So, yes, and it took 69 levels, 69, and so immature, and I can get all those things on it. Now, of course, this isn't super overpowered. If I have, a chest plate right here and I throw it up all the way, it's going to, disable these. I can only have one of the options there because I can't, have everything. That wouldn't be fair. But, for tools and stuff like that, picks, shovels, the mod developer didn't feel, that would be overpowered. It's just kind of improving your experience. Again, 69 levels. And, swords, you can only pick 2 of them. And, yeah, 38 levels. But also, you can actually subtract these off. So say you decided, I don't want protection on this, and you want to subtract it. It's going to cost you some levels, but then, you can change for blast protection or projectile protection or any of those. And the same thing goes for all of these. As well, I want to show you guys that you don't actually need all these bookshelves. These bookshelves do decrease the amount of levels required for you to enchant, but you can still get the same enchantments, guys. So let me just throw these off as well. You guys can, if I put these back on, then at this point, you can put these on and enchant them and actually get all the enchantments. It does take some time though. But if I were to take these all off, if you guys remember, it was 69 levels that you needed. So I'm going to take off looting. It was 69 levels that you needed for all this, or sorry, 48 levels, sorry, or 38 levels, sorry, and now it's 48 levels. So it does increase it by like 10 levels or so. But yeah, so that's pretty much what this mod does. I think it's really cool. Lots of you guys are probably going to think it's newbie, I guess, to, select the enchantments you want or cheating or whatever. I personally really like it, and I think it's something cool. Anyway, now we're going to move on to the next mod, which is Crafting Guide by Eurus Qwerty, guys. This is actually a really cool mod, and it's probably one of the more balanced ones I've seen. Now, there is, Crafting Table 2, there is different, like, recipe book mods and all that stuff, show you guys how to craft things, but this one is actually really cool. So, and it works for 1.4. So, we got a crafting table in the middle. This is how you're going to craft it. A book on top, book on bottom, left, right, and then paper in the corners, and that's going to give you a crafting guide. Now, because I'm in creative at the moment, I actually don't need this. I can just hit G on my keyboard, hover over something, hit G on my keyboard, and it'll show me what I can do with it. So I can take this wood, make condensed wood. It also works with mods, obviously. And yeah, so I can clear this, and then it'll show me everything in the game to craft, all these condensed stuff, and how I can extremely condensed coal. I can cook it into condensed diamonds. I actually forgot to mention that. So if you have extremely condensed coal, you can burn it into condensed diamonds. So yeah, that's what you can do. I actually forgot to mention that. I actually knew that. But anyway, moving on. You can also, do diamond art and stuff like that. But anyway, moving on. It shows you all the crafting recipes from that, and show how I do crafting recipes of this type, so you can, do all the different types. But this is really what you guys want. You got a bunch of different stuff in here that you can do, as well as, it can actually be in legit Minecraft. So I'm going to actually have to open to land, do this, and then game mode 0. Now I can actually use this. So I open this up and it'll show me all that same sort of stuff. So it's a pretty cool mod. It does add this to the game, which, it's a little bit easier to get than, a recipe book or a crafting table 2. And unlike a crafting table 2, you don't have to place it down. So I'm going to switch back to game mode and move on to the next mod. So that's Crafting Guide by Eurus Qwerty, and it's a pretty cool mod. Moving on to the next one, this is Inventory Tweaks. Now, this is one of the more popular mods. It's probably one of the ones that you guys already know of. I saved, the mainstream ones for the last 2, but this is Inventory Tweaks. But for you new Minecrafters, this will save your single-player world. It'll make it so much better. So I have this chest here, and it's messy. This is a really messy chest, and I have some buttons up here. And what I can do is actually click these buttons, and it will sort them based on columns, rows, different stuff like that, as well as I have options here. So I can have a sort key as R. So if I go done, I can actually go like this, and if it was messy or something like this, I actually hit R, and it's going to fix it for me. which is not working strangely. So I don't actually know why it's not working, guys. That's really strange. It might be a glitch that's going on right now. It might be one of the things that I didn't select. But anyway, that is not working. We're going to move on to the next mod, though, but it is working. Like, the buttons here are working. You know, that's all changing up. So it's a working mod, functional at least somewhat. But that's Inventory Tweaks by Jime Owen, and we're going to move on to the final of the top 5 mods, guys. Sorry for those kind of problems in the past. Now we're going to move on to AutoSwitcher by Bombzen. This is in the Bombzen mod pack, guys. So there's a bunch of different mods there, but this is the one that I kind of wanted to highlight. So if I throw all these tools in here, a lot of the comments that I get on my Let's Plays is that I'm using the wrong tool. And one of the main things that people suggest is to use AutoSwitcher. And pretty much what it does is it'll automatically switch the tools to what I need. So as you guys can see, it just switched there. Now if I were to start breaking this, it's actually going to switch it for me to my axe, as you guys just saw right there. Now it just used my axe for that. If I were to start breaking this, it actually just... Wait, why didn't that just switch? Hold on, we're going to get to the bottom of this. Actually it did for a moment and then switched back, I guess, because this is broken. But so it's not actually something... See, it just worked again. It just went to it and then switched back, which is kind of odd, but I guess that's a feature of it. Anyway, now if I start breaking this, obviously this is going to take a while. Why isn't it switching? Wait. Oh. This is weird. It's like glitching out and then switching. So it might not be perfect at the moment. It was working when I was doing this at the beginning. Let's try this one more time. I'm going to need some cobwebs, which screw the cobwebs for now. But if I go like this, so it is working and then switching right back. So I guess that's kind of working. So it's working and then switching right back, which I guess is okay at this point right now. But yeah, so it's working and switching right back. That's what it's doing right now. So it's kind of working. It was working perfectly before, which I don't understand what's going on. But hopefully it works better for you guys. You know, realize that, you know, all these mods aren't working perfectly because they are just been updated for 1.4. But anyway, guys, hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you guys did, remember to leave a like rating. It is greatly appreciated. I did work hard to, you know, set all this up and get all these mods ready, and I'm going to be making, you know, that how to install Forge video. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. Anyway, subscribe to Join the Nation if you already haven't. Check out any of my other 1.4 videos that I may have linked over the duration of this video. And anyway, I'm the Doctor, and I'm out. Peace. And here's the part of the episode where I tell you guys about all my other 1.4 episodes. So, you guys can click anywhere on the screen right now and it'll bring you to the according video, guys. You can see new improved villagers, command blocks, nude blocks, wither boss, top 5 mods, how to use the beacon, bats and witches, carrots and potatoes, redstone updates, and all the other minor tweaks and fixes, guys. You guys can click there. If the video has not been released yet, guys, it'll lead you to the subscribe button where you can subscribe to be updated when the video does come out. If it is released, it'll link you to the video. If you guys did really enjoy this video, remember, guys, to leave a like rating. It is greatly appreciated. It really does help out the channel. And yeah, so hopefully you guys did enjoy. Again, I'm the Doctor, and I'm out. Peace.